Hello, welcome back to Didi Chuchu. My name is Marina, and I'm here at this beautiful place near our house. It has this gorgeous view. It's 6:30 a.m. And I wanted to come super early because the light before sunrise is gorgeous and it's really peaceful and quiet. So I hope you enjoy the view. And I had to bring coffee to be able to do it. So life is good. Okay, but I'm here to tell you that a few weeks ago was invited to work at a craft retreat that was organized by Trini. Her brand is called Pepa Pirula. She's a craft teacher based in Barcelona. She has her own craft school, which is very inspiring to me. That's my goal one day. She teaches crochet, embroidery, sewing, and so many other things. She's always coming up with new things. It was the second retreat she organized. It was for 25 women. So obviously, she needed some help with that. So she invited me and another girl to be their assistants and to help out with a bit of everything. The retreat happened at a castle in a gorgeous little town called San Mori, which is around 2 hours away from Barcelona. It's located in the region of Catalonia, and it's a place surrounded by mountains. It's very green. And yeah, a craft retreat at a castle, it's as good as it gets, right? So I thought it would be nice to share with you. Obviously, I didn't get to film myself talking there. It was extremely busy the whole time, but I did some images for you. And just so you know, every place and every person I mention in this video, I will leave their link in the description here below. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you at the end of the video again. On Thursday evening, I took the flight to Barcelona, which is really quick, less than 40 minutes. That night, I stayed at my friend Ingrid's house. Ingrid and I met when I lived in Barcelona a few years ago. She's an amazing illustrator, bookbinding artist, and she teaches loads of cool workshops. She also gave a workshop at the retreat. It was great to catch up a bit with her and to get to know her gorgeous cat, Lua. Look how beautiful she is. On Friday, it was time to head to the retreat, but before that, I had breakfast at a place called Honest Greens. They have a lot of vegan options, which I love because it's not the case in Menorca. Then it was time to meet Trini, and we headed to the incredible castle. We had a few hours to organize, decorate, and make sure everything was ready for when the 25 special guests arrived. They arrived at 7 p.m., and after the welcome session, it was time for the first workshop, which was taught by my friend Ingrid. She taught the girls how to make their own notebook and how to do scrapbooking. After the workshop, it was dinner time. I didn't get to film the meals because I was helping to serve the guests, but I got some images of the dining room so you can see how beautiful it is. And it was around 10 p.m. when Trini started the crochet workshop. She taught the girls how to make a super cute lampshade. Many of them already knew how to crochet, but some of them were totally beginners, so I sat down with them to teach the basic stitches, which is something I love doing. It's so rewarding seeing people falling in love with crochet. And after this class, it was finally time to go to bed. So the first activity on Saturday was a yoga class, which was taught by Yanela. She's a great yoga teacher based in Barcelona. After yoga, the girls had breakfast and then it was time for the embroidery workshop. They got to embroider their initial on a toiletry bag, which I think is such a lovely souvenir to take home. They did amazing and were super pleased with the results. Once they were done embroidering, it was lunchtime and then time for siesta, of course. After all, we're in Spain. And then, the afternoon activity was really touching. Each one of the girls got a mirror and they had to decorate it with buttons, and then they had to write on the mirror one word describing themselves, saying something nice and kind about them. After that, Trini revealed the amazing work she had previously done. She secretly contacted a family member of each one of the girls and asked this person to record a message. And she played all the messages to all of us. It was super emotional to see the girls listening to their loved ones. And after all the tears, it was time for a laughing therapy session provided by the company Vive la Risa, which was really fun. It was kind of a team building session, but it included a lot of laughing exercises. By Sunday, after yoga and breakfast, the girls had a nice painting session where they painted a flower pot with nail polish, and they really enjoyed it. You can see how the pots turned out so pretty and colorful. And the last workshop of the retreat was to make a necklace with fabric scraps and hazelnuts. It was easy and quick, but very entertaining. So after lunch and packing, it was time to say goodbye and go back to the big city, full of joy and great memories of a weekend spent around crafts and new friendships. I had already planned to spend the Sunday night in Barcelona because I knew I would be too tired to fly back home on Sunday. Also, I wanted to eat ramen because there's no ramen place in Menorca. So I went to a place called Takumi. They had some delicious vegan options, which made me a happier person. Monday, it was finally time to go back home. But before that, I made sure to have breakfast at Honest Greens again. I had a lovely porridge. Okay, time to say goodbye to Barcelona and fly back to my lovely island. I was already missing it. So here I am, back to my work in progress studio here in Menorca, full of ideas and full of energy to start my own thing, which is pottery workshops here in our house. We are doing works in the house, and as soon as we have our terrace ready, I'm planning to start some workshops here. So if you're planning to come to Menorca this summer, stay tuned because I will be telling you more about it really soon, I hope. And yeah, I think the last thing I wanted to say is probably if you are watching this video, you do some kind of crafts already anyway. But if you don't, I just encourage you to do it because it does amazing things to your mental health and to create community, to make you feel you're part of a group. And perhaps that's not your goal doing crafts anyway. Perhaps it's just something you want to do for yourself, by yourself. And whatever the reason is, I think it's just amazing, and I'm so happy to be going back to it now. I had a bit of a break last year and the beginning of this year for several reasons, for the works in the house and due to work reasons as well. My main job is as a freelance translator. So I had to juggle and I still have to juggle quite a lot of things. But I'm I'm so happy to be able to find the time to start practicing the wheel again and to be doing crochet and some sewing. So I want to share more of the things I've been doing. That's one of the goals of this channel, obviously. But I hope it encourages you. That's the main thing. And next week, I'm planning to do a tutorial on how to make some tags with air dry clay. So come back if you're interested. And I see you next week. Take care. Bye bye. I'll just show you Gigi. Gigi. She wants to go to bed. That's what she wants to do. Bye bye. Bye bye.